welcome. Today's video, we are playing around with the Alter Ego Blooms palette. This just released a few weeks ago, and this is going to be a first impression on this palette, creating this look, all of that. So if you guys are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Rhonda, and over here we always embrace a hot mess because it's a judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone where we sit back, relax, unbox, play makeup, talk about makeup, and at the end of the day, remember, it is in fact only makeup. It washes off. And that's what I'm telling myself with my outside my comfort zone lipstick that I'm sporting. So anyways, all information on the makeup I have on, I do talk about my earrings, my top, all of that will be linked and listed down below for you guys. And like I said, we will go over the foundation, concealer, all of that at the end of the video. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Hey guys, so a little information about the Blooms palette. This is by Alter Ego. You can find it at the Shop Alter Ego website. This is what it looks like on the inside of the palette. A beautiful array of pinks and purples, warm tones, and cranberries. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So this is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Love Palette. Now the Love Palette does retail for $65, and the Bloom palette you can pick up for $14.40. So here they are side by side. If you guys are interested, I can come back and do is it a dupe or just a waste of money for you guys. But by the time, unfortunately, I had received these palettes in the mail, I wanted to just be able to get a video up for you guys, which was the Canyon palette, and now we're playing in the Blooms palette. So I didn't do is it a dupe or just a waste of money off the bat. Typically I'll get the palettes early and I can do those videos really fast for you guys. But anywho, this is what the palettes look like side by side. If $65 is just not something you see yourself spending as far as the Natasha Denona eyeshadow goes, I would definitely consider the Alter Ego Blooms palette because, again, $14.40. So as far as the packaging goes, it is your type of standard packaging, cardboard casing, but it does have a luxe feel to it. On the back you do have all of the shade names, and on the inside you have a nice size mirror. It's a good mirror. It's not one of those funhouse mirrors, as well as all of the shade names are written on here. So today we are going to be creating this look that you do see here using only the Alter Ego Blooms palette. I did only use Alter Ego brushes. I did want to come back and talk to you guys about their 12-piece brush set. It does come in the travel-friendly case. It does have a retail value of $26, but you can use my coupon code to get 10% off of everything. I have officially used all of the brushes, and I can tell you guys, I really do enjoy their face brushes as well as their eye brushes. So anywho, if you guys are on the fence, you're looking for a nice brush set, I think you're going to be really happy with Alter Ego's brushes. And let's just go ahead and jump in. I'm going to just forewarn you guys, I honestly had no plans on filming today, but I sat down and I started playing in makeup, and I thought, you know what? I totally forgot I haven't played around in the Blooms palette. Let's go ahead and create a look with that. So can we just jump back over to the Canyon palette real quick? You guys, I haven't been able to put this palette down. Anytime that I have put on makeup, it has been this palette right here. Again, both of these palettes will cost you $14, and I think it's like 40 cents, and you just can't go wrong. This is a dupe for the Natasha Denona bronze palette, and you guys, I didn't think I liked bronzy browns in the middle of winter. I thought I wanted more cool tones, but this has been amazing. Okay, so I've gone ahead, I did prime my lids with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base. This is in the shade Medium. This was actually in the Tribe Beauty box last year. I think it was like the October box or something. But yeah, Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base. absolutely love it. So we are going to go ahead and start off with the shade Petal. In here you will see all of the shade names if you guys are curious about that. So I will try and call out the shade names that I am using. I'm going to go ahead and just apply this all over my lid. I am going to use the Alter Ego brush. This is actually one of their originals. I have been playing around with their brushes, their eye and face brushes right here. Then apply that all over my lid. Okay, so jumping over to, I think I'm going to mix a couple colors here because I want a softer type of transition color. I am going to go ahead and use the Alter Ego eye brushes. The one we're going to use right now is number 5. And I think I just kind of want to softly mix these two shades right here, Peony and Azalea. Right through here, we're going to mix them and come up with a transition. Now for me, I always do a pat pat dab dab because I do have mature lids and they are slightly hooded, and I found for me using this technique, it definitely does not give me that skipping motion that I would get if I did, say, a windshield wiper motion. Okay, so next I'm going to jump in with the number 6 brush and go into the shade Snapdragon. And as you see, it's a bit of a fluffy brush, but I want to go a little bit lower in the crease with this color. Just like so. Now once I go ahead and pat pat dab dab that shade in, I will lightly towards the end of the handle just kind of go into a windshield wiper motion, but again real lightly and going towards the inner portion of my lid. And then I'm going to jump over to the number 10 slightly angled brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Lush with a little bit of Black Dahlia, I think is how you say it, just a smidgen. We're going to focus this in the outer V portion of the eye. Jumping back over to the number 5 brush into this Petal shade and a little bit of the Azalea, just like a little dab, and I'm just going to soften up kind of that line. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the shade Petunia right here. I just think it's so pretty. I'm going to focus that more so in the center of my lid. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a duochrome, it looks like. And I personally like to use my finger. Probably not smart because I have lotion. Probably just hard panned it. No. Okay, so I personally like to use my finger because I can really push it into my lids and give it more of a smoother appearance than if I go in with a brush or I wet it. Again, we're dealing with lids that are 42 years old. And doing it this way, I feel like it just helps to warm it up and smooth it out. Now I'm going to go in right next to it with the shade Lily, and I'm going to focus that on, ooh, that's so pretty, the inner portion, and then kind of blend it into that Petunia shade. I'm going to take a little bit and put it on the underneath portion like so. And this fuchsia, I have to go into this fuchsia too. I'm not gonna put it all the way in the outer corner. Not beautiful. I'm just gonna kind of slightly dab it next to that Petunia shade, but very soft because I don't want to accentuate any of the crow's feet, so I don't ever go all the way out. We're gonna go in with a Sigma. This is like a flat shader brush, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab in to this deep like grape purple called Orchard, and really close I'm going to put that along the lash line, only halfway over. Then what I'm going to do is use the Alter Ego number 11 brush and go into the shade Violet with a smidgen of the shade right above it called Snapdragon. And we're just going to mix those two and then run it right along underneath the Orchid shade. And then take it all the way over lightly. Okay, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna put some liner and my mascara on, change, lipstick, all of that, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. I did jump outside my comfort zone with my lipstick on my lips. I do have the Real Her I'm Confident lip liner. You know, right now that's just kind of my go-to lip liner. As far as what is on my lips, guys, it is by Alter Ego. This is their liquid lipstick in the shade Crush. And I've had this on for some time. I actually went up, I was helping my youngest daughter with some of her ELA and everything, and then we got to chatting, and it's literally been on for probably close to an hour. My husband gave me a little smoochy. It's still there, super uber comfortable. It's not drying on the lips whatsoever. And let's talk about the Blooms palette. You guys, again, if you love the Canyon palette or any other Alter Ego eyeshadow palette, you're gonna love this one. We actually used a lot of the shadows in this palette, did a lot of mixing, a lot of blending, and everything went on very comfortable, very smooth. And my 14-year-old even made a comment on how much she liked my makeup today, so I was like, ooh, ooh, yay, Alter Ego. So anyways guys, if you guys are on the fence with this palette or any of their palettes, just go ahead, bite the bullet. It's really good. I promise you guys, you're gonna love the formula. The formula is very nice, very luxe, very comfortable. This is a first impression, mind you, of this palette, and it to me is no different than any other Alter Ego palette that I've used in the past. I thoroughly enjoy this palette. Let me know if you guys did pick this up. By the time you guys see this video, it is released by a couple weeks, so by now a lot of you guys should have your palettes in and in hand, played around with them, all of that. So let me know you guys' thoughts down below. As far as my top, it is like the cutest, coziest sweater. It is from Torrid. You guys know your girl's got a bit of a shopping problem when it comes to Torrid, but their sales are so good. My earrings are from Ana Luisa. You guys have seen these. I got them sometime last year. Super comfortable, super cute. As far as my makeup on my face, I do have the YSL All Hours foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations, and I'm in the shade B40 Sand. This is my perfect shade when I do not have a tan. As far as my concealer, I do have on the Pat McGrath concealer in the shade LM9, and everything else, I mean, I feel like you guys don't really care about it, but if you are curious, I do have my Marc Jacobs bronzer with some of my Hourglass bronzer, and then I do have the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette for my highlight and my blush. So that is all of that. So anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video enough to stick around, subscribe, turn on your notification bells. Don't forget to check me out over on my second channel, Hot Mess Mama Vlogs. I did a huge Torrid haul over there. I will be filming, if it's not already up, it will be coming very soon, a whole Torrid try-on haul. Anyways, I will have everything linked and listed down below for you guys. If you guys do want to go ahead and pick up the Blooms palette or the Canyon palette, code HOTMESS will save you 10%. I'd love it if you guys could give me a follow over on Instagram at HotmessMomma4 if you would. Please trying to get that 10K a swipey uppy. And until next time, friends, as always, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye guys.